Hi kids, how are you all? It is really so great to see you all once again. Thank you so much for joining everyone. So, I am once again ready to teach you something very interesting. So kids, like today we are going to learn something very colorful, We are going to learn a new technique. Yes kids. So it is really going to be very colorful and magical. So are you all ready? Are you all excited? Okay. So kids, like today whatever I am going to teach you, the technique is scratching technique. Okay kids, like we will be just making a cityscape. Okay, and we will be just using the scratching technique. Okay. So kids, I hope you all are ready for today's session. Okay kids, so I can see some of my friends still joining in, so let's wait for them. Till then, let's get ready with our materials and everything. Yes kids, so let me shift to my workstation. So kids, for today's session, you need a white sheet, a white A4 sheet actually. I will be just converting my A3 sheet into an A4, okay? So you can just take a single A4 sheet or a A3 sheet which you can just convert it into A4. And then you need a marker, a pencil, eraser, sharpener. Then you need the most important things for the most important tools for this project kids. It is like we need sharp objects, okay kids. So first of all, like I am just telling you how I made this sharp object. I just sharpened my paintbrush. Okay, you see I have just sharpened my paintbrush. You can just take any of your old paintbrushes, okay kids. You can just take any of your old paintbrushes and just sharpen the back of this paintbrush, okay. So you see, you will be just getting this kind of like pencil kind of tool after sharpening, okay. So kids, like I will be also using a scissor to scratch, and like if you are using scissor, then please take the help of your parents, okay kids, or you can just take any other sharp object, okay. So I hope you all have understood what you will be using. And kids, you will be needing your oil pastels, okay. You will be needing your oil pastels, okay. So I hope and kids, like you also need a black poster color, okay, and a thick paintbrush, okay. You see a thick paintbrush, and I have just made the color ready, but you also have to do like this kids. You see, I have just made my black color ready. I have just dropped some black poster color into my palette, okay. You see, so this is how you just need to pour some black poster color into your palette, okay. I hope it's clear for you kids. Yes kids, so you just need to pour some black poster color into your palette and just keep it inside your palette. That's it. So kids, like this is our materials, and I hope so you all are clear with the materials and everything. And let me show you today's surprise kids, what we are going to make today. You see, this is what we are going to make today. You see, isn't it so colorful? Yes kids, it is so colorful. So today we are just going to learn this, okay. So are we all ready to learn this? Okay, so I want every one of you to give all your attention to my workstation, okay. Okay kids, so are we all ready? Okay, so let's begin kids. So kids, I am just taking some oil pastel colors, okay. some shades of yellow. I am taking some shades of yellow, kids, and then you can take some shades of green and some oranges and reds, okay? Some oranges and reds. And also you can take little bit of blue and little bit of purples or pink. It is just all up to you, kids, okay? It is all about experimentation only, okay? Yes, kids. So I hope you all are ready for today's session, kids. So let's begin, okay? So kids, first of all, I am folding my A3 sheet into an A4 sheet, okay? So see, I am just folding my sheet and it will just become a A4 sheet. So this is how I will make my A4 sheet, okay? Yeah, my A4 sheet is ready, okay, kids? My A4 sheet is ready, as you can see. And kids, like you also need to place a rough sheet behind this A4 sheet, okay? Because like it is just going to be little bit of messy. It will just become little bit messy, okay? So kids, like just you can just keep any paper, any rough paper under this sheet, okay? So let's begin, kids. So first of all, I am taking my yellow shade and I will be just randomly coloring in between, okay? In the right corner, in the center. Just color at random places, kids. So you see, I have colored with my yellow shade at the top right, at the top left and top right, okay? And then I am coloring down at these places. So this is how you will be just coloring, okay? Yes, kids. So you see, I have completed coloring these yellow parts, and now I will be using little bit of some other shade of yellow, okay? I'm just using this little bit of yellow, and now I will be using little bit of orange, okay? Again, I will be just coloring at random places, okay? Just coloring at random places. And try to keep a thick layer, kids, so that at the time of scratching we get a beautiful effect, okay? So you see, I have just done little bit of orange and red at these places. Just color at random places. So I am coloring with my red shade again at random places. And over it I am putting little bit more of yellow. So basically, kids, like we just need to like cover up the whole space, okay? Using colors, using different colors, we just need to cover up the whole space. So I am using little bit more of yellow at these places. And there are no rules and regulations for coloring, kids. You can just color in your own ways. So whether it's vertical or horizontal, it doesn't matter. You just need to fill up the whole space. That's it. So you see, I have used my yellow shade, and now I will be using little bit of blue shade. Okay, so I am covering, filling up with my yellow shade, filling up some more spaces with my blue shade, just at random places. That's it. And I am taking little bit of green to color in the corners. Just little bit of green. So I finished coloring the corners, kids. And you can see like I have not left even little bit of white space, you see. So this is how you just need to fill up the whole space, okay, just by using different colors. Okay, colors at random places. So here I have done more of green, and once again I am using little bit of yellow at top. Okay, and I am using little bit of red in the corner. So I am using little bit of red at the corners, and like I will be just using now little bit of purple to fill some more space. So you see kids, like this is how I will be finishing. Okay, finishing the whole ground. Okay, so I hope kids like this step is clear for each one of you. Just fill it up, that's it. Just fill the whole space very thickly, as thick as possible. That's it. Because like if you don't keep this layer thick, then the colors will not appear so brightly. So this is the reason I am just trying to thickening it up. That's it. So I hope so you all have started with this part, kids. Okay, so you see I have finished coloring till this part, and now the for what I will do in the second step, I will be just using my black poster color. Okay, I will be just using my black poster color to cover up this whole space. Okay, and before covering up the whole space, just see it properly. Like if little bit of white space is also left, just use your crayon once again more on that space. Okay, so it seems like we don't have any more white space here, so I am now just cover up this whole space with my black paint. So it seems all my white spaces are hidden now. Okay, so now let's color our you see my thick black poster color. Yes kids, you just need to keep this paint on your palette and then start coloring on this part. Okay, and don't make it watery, kids, then like it will become transparent. Okay, and you will not be able to cover it properly. So just try to use less water. Okay, and I would recommend direct painting. Okay, just take the paint directly from your bottle and just start painting. So this is how now we will be finishing our second layer. Just cover up the whole space. Okay, And kids, like if you have a thicker brush than this brush, you can also use that brush, okay? So just cover this whole space and try to cover it as thickly as possible, okay? It should be totally dark, totally black. So kids, I hope you all are painting with me, and I can see some of you have like started at the coloring part. Yes kids, you all are going great. Please continue kids. I can see many of you have started at coloring the black part. Yes kids, please just continue and please see the steps properly, okay? So you see, it is such an easy technique, and with this easy technique we will be creating such beautiful patterns. Yes kids, it is really going to be very interesting. And kids, like today I am just showing you a cityscape, but like if you want, you can also try something else. Like you can also try making birds or butterflies, something colorful, okay? Whatever you can see, whatever elements you can find colorful, you can just make all those elements too, okay? Yes kids, so just use all your creativity in this kids. There are no limitations and rules. So just finish it kids. See, I am almost finished with this layer kids. You see, it is totally dark. This layer, this has totally become black. Now I am just filling the extra spaces with my black paint. Okay, so kids, you see, this is how it will look, okay? Totally black. So kids, now I will just leave this to dry, okay? Until then, I will be just teaching you how to make the elements of the cityscape, okay? So now we will be just keeping it to dry. So I am done with this step kids. You see, this is how it will look, okay? At the end it will look like this. You see? Okay, so I am done with this layer. I hope it dries well. Okay, so I am keeping it aside. Let it dry. Till then, we will be learning how to make our cityscape elements, okay? So you see kids, like I have my scale, my pencil, I have my scale and my marker, okay? So now I will be just showing you how to make the buildings and the trees in the city, okay? So let me show you how you will be drawing a cityscape. So first of all, I am drawing a line. Now I will be just showing you how to make buildings, okay? So just take your scale and you just need to make rectangles, okay kids? To make taller buildings, you just need to make make a big rectangle, okay? So just take your scale and start drawing the buildings. So this is how I'm starting to make my buildings. You see, this is so easy. And then I will be just making some floors in my building. First floor, my second floor, and this is my third floor, okay? Yes, kids. So you see, this is how I will be making the floors, and then we can just make some rectangles inside it to make the doors, okay? This is how I will be making my doors, and you can just add small little squares inside it, okay? And in the bottom you can just add a bigger rectangle, a bigger box you may say, okay? So you see, kids, like this is how I will be just making a building, okay? And it is up to you, kids, like it is totally up to you. It is all up to you, like whatever size you can just you want, you can just keep, okay? If you want a thicker building, you can make a thicker rectangle. If you want a thinner building, you can just make like this, what I showed right now. So it is all up to you how you want to make the buildings, okay? Yes, kids. So you see, kids, like this is how we will be making our elements. You can just add some lines in between in the building. So you see, I am just adding some lines, and then we can also add a roof to our building, okay? See, first of all I drew one more line, and then another line, another parallel line on top, okay? And then two slanting lines from the sides, okay? Just like a boat, you see? See? So this is how I have made the roof of the building, okay? And you can also add some lines in the roof if you want. So you see, this is how we will be making the roof. Just add some lines, and then we will be just adding some smaller lines like bricks. See, kids, so my roof is ready, and then we will be just adding some small lines inside this, okay? Yes, kids. So just add these smaller lines. That's it. Yeah. It's so simple, right? Yeah. So again, we will be just drawing some more doors inside the building. Okay. A bigger door and another bigger door in the second floor. And like, kids, it is all up to you. Wherever you want to draw the doors and windows, it is all up to you, okay? I am just showing you an example, that's it. This is another small square which I have made. If you want, you can add some more squares in the building, okay? So you see, this is how we will be drawing a building, okay? Yes, kids, this is how we will be drawing a building. So I am just showing you these elements, because so that you can just use it in the painting. Okay, yes kids, this is the reason just I am showing you these. Okay, so I can see many of you have started painting the second step. I can see you all are using the black paint to cover up the whole space. Yes kids, you all are going great, very good. It is really looking nice kids, like you all are following the instructions very well. Yes kids, just continue everyone. And who all have finished, you all can just see how I am making the buildings. Okay, and I am now showing you how to make one more different kind of building. Okay, so for this I am first of all I am drawing a triangle, and then a line. First of all I have drawn the triangle, and then I'm drawing these lines. Okay, in the city we can see there are so many kind of buildings, right? There are churches, then there are cinema halls, then we can also see buildings and small houses. So we can add different kind of elements, okay, in a city. So now I have just drawn one more house. Now I'm going to draw the first floor and the second floor once again in the house. So you see kids, like this is how I will be making the houses. Okay, and I am just now adding some more doors inside this house. You see kids, this is how you will be drawing. Okay, and like I am also adding some more details inside this roof. Once again I am drawing some lines, and you can just add little bit of details like this. Okay, just some small details inside this house. Okay, so this is how you will be making the details. Okay, I hope it's clear for each one of you kids. And then I'm just adding some more small boxes. Okay, yes kids, so like we can also draw some land. Okay, in front of that city we can also draw some land like this. We will be drawing in that, we will be scratching this in the painting. So I'm just showing you how to draw this. Okay, just draw and just draw some lines inside it. Okay, just draw these kind of lines inside the land. Okay, and you can also add some like doodling, like you can just add some zigzag lines inside it, or you can also add some crisscross lines. Okay, some zigzag lines. These are just some elements which I am explaining you right now, so that you can use it in your scratch painting. Okay, so you can just use these kind of zigzag lines in your scratch painting. Okay, yes kids, so and in the city I will be just adding in the city road I will be just adding some dotted lines, because you can see on the roads there are some dots in between. So I'm just adding these dots. So this is how we will be drawing our road, okay? This is how we will be drawing our road. See, kids, I hope it's clear for each one of you, okay? Yes, kids, so now I am drawing some more houses to finish my drawing. Just adding some more houses. Once again, I am drawing a big rectangle and just adding some floors to it. I am now just showing you kids like how to draw the buildings and everything, okay? So that you can just use it during the scratching time, okay? So it is all up to you kids. Like you can just make any of your favorite buildings. From these you can just choose like whatever kind of buildings you want, you can just make, okay? It is not compulsory that you need to make the shades and all. It is not compulsory, okay? So now I am just adding some more small squares inside my building. Okay, kids? Thank you very much, kids, for listening to my instructions, because it is really very important to follow the instructions, okay? So you see, this is how I have finished drawing my another building, okay? And in the city, we also see lamps, right? There are so many lamps in the city. So to make a lamp, you need to draw a line, okay? And just draw a half circle at the top. That's it. Yes, kids, it's so easy, right? So this is how we will be drawing a lamp, okay, for the city. And then I will be just drawing some more lines so that it just so that we can just understand that there are some buildings at the back. So I am just drawing some additional lines to finish my composition, okay? So I'm just drawing some lines, and some more houses I will draw here. And kids, like if you want to make a tree, okay, then I am showing you how you can make the tree. First of all, draw two lines, okay, two vertical lines, okay, and then a V at the center. You see, a V at the center. Yes, and like after that, if you want to make the bush of this tree, then you can just make a circle, okay? Either you can make a circle or you can just make some C's. Okay, some repeated C's. You see, this is how we can make the tree, okay, for our cityscape. Is it clear, kids? Okay. Yes, kids, so this is how you will be drawing a tree. It is all optional, kids, like it is all up to you, whatever elements you want to use. So this is how you will be just finishing the buildings, okay? Yes, kids, I hope it is easy for each one of you to draw the buildings. And kids, at the top I will be just making some stars, okay? So I know everybody can draw stars. Just make a triangle and another triangle over it. That's it. And I know everybody can draw stars, so we will be just making some stars. And it is a time of celebration, so I will be just making some crackers, okay? There will be some crackers bursting. Yeah. So there will be some crackers bursting at top. So all these things, kids, we are going to make on our scratched painting, okay? So there will be just some crackers at the top because it is a night scene. So it will look very lovely, okay? So I'm just finishing this by adding some more lines, kids. So you see, kids, like you just need to use more and more of repeated lines in this, okay? So just draw more and more of lines. And once again some small squares. I hope it's easy for each one of you. And I can see some of you have colored the black part. Yes, kids, I can see most of you have started painting the black part. So it is really great. Just let it dry after painting. So kids, you can also draw some grasses if you want, okay? Yes, if you want, you can just draw some grasses like this, just zigzag lines. Just some zigzag lines. Okay? Yes, kids. So this is how you will be finishing it, okay? And if you want, you can also add some more patterns, okay? Some more patterns, like I am just using my dot pattern, you see? I have also shown you this line pattern and I have also shown you this zigzag pattern, okay? So these are just different patterns you can use in our scratched painting, okay? And I can also use this dash pattern, you see? Just some dotted lines, some lines, some small lines, repeated small lines, okay? This is one more pattern, kids, which you can use in your scratched art, okay? And we can also think of some more new patterns, like if you want. See, I have just tried to use different kind of patterns, kids, okay? So kids, you can just use this reference while scratching. You can just use this reference, okay? Yes, kids, so this is how we will be making the elements, okay? To make the elements, we just need to draw like this, okay? So I hope you all have understood the instructions. Yes, kids? Okay. So are we ready to start our next part? Let's see whether my black part has dried or not. Let's see. Okay, I see it has dried. Most of the part has dried, except a little bit of here and there. I can see it has almost dried. So kids, like just wait for the paper to dry, okay? So mine is almost dry, kids. So now I will be starting my next part, okay? My third part. Now I will be just starting. So my black sheet is ready. It is all dry now. So I am taking my scissor and my dark and my sharp tool, okay? And once again I am just telling you how to make this sharp tool. Just take any old paint brush, okay, and just sharpen the this tip of this brush, okay? Yes, kids, so just sharpen it up. That's it. So now let's begin, kids. Now I will just show you how you will be just scratching. Okay, kids, so let's begin the magical part of this session. So first of all, I am just making some lands. You see, it looks so colorful. Yes kids, it looks so colorful, right? And kids, you need to just shade it off once you have just done the scratching. Just shade it off, okay, the extra layers. So now I will be just scratching the land. You see, it looks so magical. Yes kids, it looks so colorful, right? So this is how we will be doing the scratching, okay? So just try to draw these lines, these kind of lines. And then just shed the leftovers. Now I am going to make some patterns inside these lines, okay? You see, inside these lines I will be just drawing some patterns, okay? So first of all, I drew a zigzag line. Okay, you see, and now I will be drawing some dashes. You see, these are different patterns, kids. And now I am just drawing some dotted dots, repeated dots, okay? You see, this is how it will look. Yes. After that, once again I am drawing the zigzag line. Once again the zigzag line. Then another pattern. Then again dots, repeated dots. Okay. Once again lines. Once again the dashes. Once again the one more type of lines. I'm adding some more patterns here, kids. Some more dots and some more lines. So this is how I am finishing my land using different patterns, okay? So you see, you just need to be creative, okay kids? You can just use any kind of pattern, whatever you want. It is all up to you. It is all up to your creativity, okay? Yes kids. So I am just drawing some grass. On the land, okay? You see, just a zigzag lines. You see, I hope you all have understood the process, okay? Just adding some more land from here. Some more scratching with my scissor, and I have made little bit more of land, and now I will be drawing some more patterns inside it, some grass like patterns, okay? See, I hope it's clear for each one of you. Some more lines and some dotted lines. So kids, this is how I will make my land. Okay, I hope it's clear for each one of you. And then I will be just taking my scale and I will be drawing a straight line. Drawing a straight line. Okay, and then I will be just drawing some dotted lines to get the effect of my street. I'm just drawing some dotted lines, kids. See, I've drawn the dotted lines. Okay, and I will be just adding one more line. Okay, yes, I've added one more line. So you see, I have made my street, and now I will be making my buildings. Okay, so let us start making our buildings. Just take your scales and just start drawing rectangles, just the way I have shown you, kids, on the sheet. Whatever way I have shown you how to draw the houses, just follow those instructions. Okay, so I am now drawing my house, my big building. Okay, perfect, right? A perfect rectangle. And then I'm making a box. Let me make the box. Okay, and now I will be adding some floors to it. Okay, my first floor, my second floor, and I made my third floor. Okay, okay, kids, so I've made my floors. Okay, so my floors are ready. Okay, and now I will be using a triangle. Okay, a triangle to make my new house. So you see, I'm using my triangle to make the shed of the house. I've drawn a triangle, and then we will be drawing a square. Okay, just draw a square. I hope you all remember those instructions, kids, whatever I showed you before. So after drawing, you can just add some more buildings if you want. I'm adding one more building. Then I will be just adding some lines. There is a cinema hall behind the building, so I'm just adding some lines to it to make it very colorful. So now, kids, let us start making the windows. Okay, so it is all night and the whole city is, everybody is like they are nobody has slept. Okay, kids, so let's start making the windows, and in everybody's house there is the light is on. So now we just need to make the windows. Okay, so let's scratch the windows. So this is how I will scratch the windows. Okay, just scratch a small rectangle or a small square. Okay, this is how I will be doing the scratching of the windows. Okay, just small little windows. This is how I will be adding the details. Okay, it is a night of celebration, so the whole city, everybody is like nobody has slept, so just all the lights are on, kids. You can see all the lights are on, and we can see the small little windows. Everybody is awake. Okay, everybody is awake. You see this building here, nobody has slept. Yeah, so everybody is awake. So you see, now I will be just adding some more details. So kids, this is how we will be just making the windows. Okay, so just scratch off the windows. You can make as many windows as much you want. Okay, and if you want, you can also make some big doors if you want. Like I'm just showing you, I'm just making a big door. So this is how I will be scratching. Okay, to make a bigger door. Yes kids, this is how I will be making a bigger door. Okay, just adding some more little squares. Just scratch off more and more of small squares inside the buildings. Okay, now I am scratching off on the another taller building. Okay, I hope it is easy for each one of you kids. It is really very easy. Just try to follow the instructions. Okay, I can see some of you have started and you all are going great. Yes kids, you all are going great. It is really looking lovely. Okay, yes kids, so now I will be just making the shed of this house. Okay, so you see how I am like scratching it off. Yes, this is how you have to make. Okay, yes, now I am just adding some more lines inside it. Okay, so now I am just adding one floor to this building. Okay, just some more lines into this building. Now I am scratching some more windows into this building. Okay, some more windows to my building. Okay, yes kids, so this is how you will be just making cute little squares inside the buildings. Okay, so this is how you can add details, and if you want you can add some more details. Okay, just add some lines if you want. Okay, so this is how we will be adding the details and everything. Okay, and now I am thinking to make a roof on this building. Okay, so to make a roof, I'm just drawing a line and just making some more lines inside this. Okay, so this is how I will make the roof. Okay, and now I will be just making a tree. Okay, yes kids, so you see this is how I am making my tree, and if you want you can also make 8 trees in your own ways. Okay, just making the leaves, just scratching off, make the strokes of the leaves. Yes kids, it is really very much enjoyable kids. Like if you want you can just use more and more of your creativity. Okay, just making some more branches into it. So this is how you will be just adding some strokes. Okay, so this is how I am making the leaves. Okay, yes kids, I hope you all have enjoyed today's session kids, and I'm sure you all have learned something very new, and you can use this technique to make some beautiful greeting cards. Okay, yes kids, you can use it for your friends, teachers, your parents, anybody. Okay, so kids, this is how you will be just adding some scratches. Okay, to make your leaf. Okay kids, just adding more and more of details. Just adding some more lines behind the buildings so that we just get this feeling that something else is at the back. Okay, and kids, everybody can draw stars, right? So now I'm just drawing some stars. Okay, just draw some stars kids. Okay, okay, and now I will be just adding those firecrackers. Okay, because it is the time of celebration, so now just I am adding these strokes to make my crackers, bursting crackers. Okay, so kids, this is how we will be finishing this. Okay, yes kids, so this is how we will be finishing it. Just add some small dots or anything like if you want. Okay, some more sprinkles here and there, and then we are just done with this. Okay, I'm just adding some more patterns to cover the space so that it looks more beautiful. And this is how kids, like you can just add anything, any pattern, whatever you want. Okay, just try to use all your creativity into this kids, and I hope you all have enjoyed today's session. Yes kids, so next time when I will be meeting you, I will be introducing you to a very new technique. Okay, okay kids, so let me see how much you all have done. Okay, I can see most of you have completed till the 4th step. Yes kids, please take your time and complete it properly. Yes kids, so I hope you all have enjoyed today's session kids, and please post your drawings and paintings in the yellow class portal. Okay, I will be waiting for your paintings kids. Okay, yes kids, so see you next time. Till then, practice more of drawing and painting. Okay, thank you so much once again. Bye everyone.